Hello everyone, welcome back to another 60-minute vinyasa class. So kudos for getting on the mat for this 60-minute practice. I am Maddie from Stride and Edge, and today I bring you this all-rounder class, but it's really going to focus in on the core and build on your strength basics. So we are going to really focus in on Ujjayi breath. So if you've never done Ujjayi breath before, then don't worry, I'm going to talk you through it and hopefully you enjoy it. Please let me know in the comments below if you like the new breath work, or if you don't like it, then please let me know. I always love to know your feedback. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We've got weekly classes, and I hope you enjoy this class, and I'll see you back on the mat. Lying down on our backs, take yourself down to the mat. We're just going to start off by closing the eyes. And I want you to bring your right hand on top of your stomach and bring your left hand up onto your chest, over your heart. And then just starting to bring that awareness to the breath. However shallow it may be, you can gently feel that rise and fall of your hands as you breathe. You can keep your legs out long, or if you'd like to have a little bit of a hip opener, you can bring the soles of the feet together and let your knees fall out wide. Just still focusing on that breath. In through the nose, and then out through the nose. And again, inhale, and exhale. We're going to have a go with a bit of breath work. We're going to try Ujjayi breath. So basically this is like it's kind of like an ocean breath. So first of all, you're going to take a nice big inhale in through the nose. And then you're going to open the mouth and a big exhale, but really loud, almost like there was a mirror in front of you, you're wanting to steam up the mirror. Again, we take a big breath in through the nose, open the mouth, and again, like you're steaming up that mirror or that glass. One more time, inhale, big exhale, nice and loud. So this time, as we inhale in through the nose, you're going to find that same breath, but you're going to close the mouth and it's just going to come out through the nose. But you're going to still feel that in the back of the throat. So it's the same motion, but you're just closing the mouth. So we go again, inhaling through the nose. Exhale out through the nose, but find that kind of restriction in the back of your throat. So you'll notice it starts to sound a little bit like waves crashing against the shore. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, back of the throat. Just brings a little bit more awareness to that breath. We go again, inhale. Exhale. Nice and loud. Now think about that breath coming all the way into the belly. Inhale. Again, back of the throat. As you exhale. Last time here, inhaling in through the nose, into the belly, up into the chest. Back of the throat as you exhale. All the way out. So we can try and keep that Ujjayi breath, that ocean breath going throughout the class. I can give you little reminders as we flow through, but if you want to let it go, that's also totally fine. But from here, you're going to let your left leg go out long, bring your right knee into the chest, and just gently opening the eyes now, start to interlace the hands around that knee, start to hug the knee in, gently rocking that knee side to side. Again, you can focus in on that breath, inhaling through the nose, ocean breath, exhale, it out. From here, start to take that knee all the way over towards the left, twisting through the body, let that knee fall over towards the left, just gently, inhale, and exhale. And then we're going to bring it all the way back up through center. From here, take a hold of the back of the thigh, the back of the knee, and extend your foot up towards the ceiling. Here, we're just going to start to point the toe, so really stretching through the front of the foot. And then as you exhale, flexing the foot, pulling those toes back. And again, inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Still focusing on that Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale. You can start to draw some big circles with that foot one way. And then the other way. Just loosening up through those ankles. And then from here, we're going to take a nice big breath into the belly. As you exhale, just gently start to pull that leg a little bit closer towards you. Try and keep that leg nice and active so you can point the toes. Inhale. And exhale. You may even notice your leg shakes a little bit, but that's okay. One more breath here. Inhaling. And exhaling slowly. Bend that leg. Give it a little shake out. And then we'll switch the sides. Let that right leg go out long. Bring the left knee into the chest. Drawing that knee in. And again, just start to gently rock it side to side. And then we'll find that twist to guide that knee all the way over towards the right. Bringing out through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. And then bring yourself all the way back to the center. Extend the foot up towards the ceiling. Take a hold of the back of the leg. And then start to point the toes. So really feel that stretch through the front of the foot. And then exhale, flex the foot, pull those toes back. And again, pointing. Exhale, flexing. Couple more. And then start to draw some nice big circles with that foot one way. And the other way. And then again, take a big breath in all the way down into the belly. As you exhale, gently start to pull that leg a little bit closer. Start to feel that deep stretch through the hamstrings. You can point the toes or even flex the toes or flex the feet just to keep that leg nice and active. Inhale, exhale. And again, one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bend that leg, give a little shake, let it go out long, shake it out. And then from here, bring the knees into the chest, squeeze them in. Gently rocking side to side. And then from here, just start to rock up and down the spine, that nice massage up and down. And then from here, just gently bring yourself all the way up into a seated position. Cross the legs, whichever way is more comfortable for you. Thinking about those sit bones, both sit bones drawing down. You can take a little wiggle side to side. And then from here, you're just going to start to walk the hands out in front. Finding a bit of a forward fold. Really opening up into the hips. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Maybe walking those hands out a little bit further. Think about those sit bones drawing down towards the mat behind you. And then walk your hands back in. From here, we're just going to cross the legs the other way. So probably your unnatural way you cross your legs. Just switch it out. Find a little wiggle side to side. And then start to bring the hands out in front. Walking them down. Think about the sit bones drawing down. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly walk the hands all the way back up. And crossing the legs. Now from here we're going to roll all the way back onto our back. Taking yourself all the way out long, legs out long. Now straight away, beginning of the class, I thought it'd be great to just work straight into that core just so it gives you that foundation for the rest of the class. So we're going to find a hollow hold here, or this kind of low dish position. So first of all, start to round the shoulders, so lifting the shoulders up, and you notice how that already starts to engage your core. That lower back is really flat on the mat, and the arms can come down by the sides. Now here, start to lift the feet just a couple of inches off the ground, squeeze your legs together, squeeze the core in, holding. If you want to make it a little easier, you can bend your legs. If you want to make it a little harder, you can take your arms up overhead. We're holding here. Inhale. Exhale to stay. Inhale again. Point those toes. Keep nice and active. Exhale. Inhaling again. Exhale to stay. We do one more breath. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Bring the legs down, arms come down. Give yourself a little bit of a breather. And then from here, we're going to take the feet all the way up towards the ceiling. You're going to take your arms up overhead. We're going to find 10 leg lifts here. If you want, you can bring your hands behind your head or by your side, whatever's more comfortable for you. But as we inhale, we lower the legs down. As you exhale, you bring the legs back up. That's one. Inhale, lower down. Exhale. Two, keep that core engaged. Inhale. Exhale, three. If you want to make it easier, bend the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Four. Inhale. Exhaling. Five. Inhale, lower. Exhale, six. Inhale, lower. Point the toes. Exhale, seven. Inhale, lower down. Exhaling, 8. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 9. Just one more time. Inhale, lower. Exhaling, 10. Bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze in. Just rock those knees side to side. And just getting that breath back down. Now we're going to go through those 2 exercises just one more time. You know where you're going. Get that breath back into the body. So when you're ready, start to take your legs out long. And then from here, we're going to lift the shoulders, lift the head, squeeze the core in, arms by the sides. Start to lift the feet up. We're holding now. Squeeze the legs together, staying here, or if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can take the arms up overhead. We're holding. Inhale. Exhale to stay. Inhale. Exhale, we hold. Inhale. Exhale, holding. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Give yourself a little break. And then we're going straight into the final exercise. Start to take the feet up towards the ceiling. So 10 leg lifts, arms overhead or down by the sides, whichever you prefer. We inhale, lower the legs down. Exhale, draw them up. for 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Core engaged the whole time. Inhale. Exhaling, 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 8. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, 9. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, 10. Draw those knees in. Squeeze it in. Whew. Hope no one's too hot. Big breath in here. And exhale. A little rock side to side, or a few little circles on that lower back. And from here, we're going to rock up and down the spine like we did before. This time, creating a little bit more momentum, because we're going to rock all the way through and forwards into a tabletop position. You can cross over at the ankles, roll forwards, or even just bring those legs around the side. Those hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, fingers spread. Let's warm up through the wrists. So rocking forwards and backwards. Inhale. And exhale. And just start to turn the fingers out to point the outsides of the mat. Rocking a little bit side to side. Big circles one way. And then the other way. And then bring it all the way back. Fingers pointing forwards. Move through your cat-cows here. We inhale, scoop the belly down, lift the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, rounding the back. Press down through those hands. Look up towards the belly button. And again, inhale, scoop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale, rounding the back. Finding even more space. Inhale. Continue focusing on that Ujjayi breath. Exhale, the back of the throat. Ocean breath again. Inhaling. And exhale. Find your tabletop position once again. We're going to tuck the toes underneath. Lifting the hips all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Press down through those hands, making sure those fingers are gripping into the mat. Nice long spine. Inhale here. Exhale. We inhale, rock forwards, find your high plank position. Shoulders come over the wrist, squeeze the core. Exhale, take it up and back, downward facing dog. And again, inhale, shift forwards. Exhale, take it back, downward dog. And again, inhaling forwards. Exhale, downward dog. This time we inhale, shift forwards, high plank. Find our chaturanga. You can drop the knees down for this first one. Core engaged. We've already keep it nice and active. Lowering down halfway. Draw those elbows in nice and tight to the body. And lower down onto the belly. Untuck the toes. From here, inhale. You're going to lift your hands off the mat. Just using your lower back and pressing the tops of the feet down. Start to lift your chest into your baby cobra. And then exhale. Chin towards the mat, back down. Again, inhale, lift the hands, just lift the chest. Exhale, lower back down. Last time, lift the hands, lift the chest, baby cobra. And then bring the hands down, apply a little bit more pressure, finding your full cobra. Still thinking about those elbows drawing back, lifting the chest. Exhale, lower back down. From here, bring your hands a little bit closer towards your ribs. We find upward facing dog. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Press down through your hands. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, take the hips all the way up and back, finding downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. As you exhale, step the foot as close as we can between those hands. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Just shimmy that front foot forwards a little bit. Make sure your knee is above your ankle. Inhale here, sweep the arms up overhead, find your low lunge. Make sure your hips are nice and square to the front. Got this nice deep stretch through the front hip flexor. Inhaling here. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, shift the hips back. You can bring your fingertips down, finding half splits. Flex that foot. Finding a little bit more space with each time we do this. Inhale, shift forwards, low lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take it back, half splits, falling down. And again, inhale, come forwards, low lunge, lift the arms. Exhale, take it back, half splits. We're going to get that nose towards the knee. We inhale, come forwards, find your low lunge once again. And then this time we're going to take your right hand, either it comes onto the outside of that right hip or that right thigh, or you can start to reach down towards the mat on that right hand side. But your left arm is going to go all the way up towards the ceiling and then a little bit over towards that right hand side. So you should feel that nice stretch all the way through that left hip, that left side body. Inhale and exhale. Still think about those hips traveling forwards. We then use that core, lift yourself all the way back up. And then exhale, bring the hands down, step it back to downward facing dog. Other side here, we inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, stepping the foot as close as we can between the hands. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Any little adjustments we need to make before we inhale, sweep the arms up. Thinking about those hips traveling forwards, lifting the chest. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale here. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, falling down into our half splits. Flex that front foot, nose towards the knee. Inhale here as we shift forward, sweep the arms up, lifting. Exhale, we take it back, half splits, falling down. And again, inhale, come forwards, low lunge. And exhale, half splits. From here, we inhale, come forwards, lift the arms up overhead. We're going to find that side stretch now. The left hand can come either onto the outside of that hip or that thigh as the right arm reaches up and over. If it's available for that hand to come down towards the mat, you can do so. You just want to think about that lift coming up through that right hand and then over towards that left hand side. So you feel a nice stretch through your hip and through your ribs. Inhale and exhale. Use that core to lift yourself all the way back up. Exhaling, bring the hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Just start to walk out through the feet, drawing one heel down at a time. Really walk out all the way through into the toes. Feel that nice stretch in the ankles and the calves. And then take your time here. You're going to walk the feet all the way up towards the top of the mat. You can bend into the legs a little bit, just meeting in a forward fold. Swing a little bit side to side here, just releasing that lower back. Let your arms be heavy, let your neck be heavy. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhaling and exhale. And then from here, we're going to roll all the way up to mountain pose. As we get there, roll the shoulders up, back and down, palms facing forwards. Tuck the pelvis underneath. We're going to take a big breath in through the nose. This time, open the mouth, that big breath out the back of the throat. And again, inhale through the nose. And exhale. Keep your feet at hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up overhead, interlacing. Release your index fingers only, pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, reaching up as high as we can. As you exhale, leaning over towards that right hand side. Nice big stretch. You can even take your hips a little bit over towards the left, so you find that nice big curve in the body. And then inhale, bring it up through center, lifting. Exhale over towards the left. Big side stretch all the way through those ribs. And then inhale, lift back up. This time, release the hands. You're going to circle them all the way behind you, interlacing behind your backs. Start to roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Inhale. You can already start to think about those hands lifting away from your lower back. Then bend into the legs. We take a forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Give it a little shake. From here, inhale, keep your hands interlaced. You're going to find a halfway lift. So start to lift the chest, flat back, draw the shoulders behind you, and then exhale, fold again. And again, inhale, flat back, halfway lift, exhaling, fold. Slowly now let those hands fall down towards the ground, shake them out. Now we're going to roll up to standing once more. Inhale here, roll up through the spine, lift the arms overhead this time, palms come together. Exhale, bring the hands at the chest, elbows out wide. Bring the feet together, toes touching, heels slightly apart. So we're going to move through our sun salutations here. I'm actually going to do 5 rounds. And I'm going to have a go. We're going to do 3 rounds just normal, and then the last 2 rounds I'm just going to cue the breath. But if you are feeling a little lost with the movements, then just keep an eye on the screen and just follow along with my movements. But hopefully you'll feel a little bit more comfortable in these sun salutations. So, first of all, inhale here, lift the arms up overhead, palms come together. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. You can slide the hands up the shins. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back to high plank position, straight into chaturanga, halfway down. Inhale, back bend. You can find cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, take the hips up and back, downward facing dog. We're just going to do 1 breath here, in through the nose. Exhale that Ujjayi breath, the back of the throat. Start to bend into the legs, looking forwards. You're going to step, walk or hop the feet all the way up to the top of the mat, toes together. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, roll up to standing, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, the hands at the chest. Second round, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Long exhale through into your chaturanga, step or hop. Inhale, find the back bend. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Again, just 1 breath here, inhale. Exhale, we bend the knees, look forward, step, walk or hop. Inhale into your flat back, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, rolling up, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, palms at the chest. Third round, inhale, arms go up. exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. One breath, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. We inhale, step or hop straight into your flat back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, rolling up. And exhale, hands at the chest. So this is, I'm just going to cue the breath for these last 2 rounds. Again, if you're a little lost, then just keep an eye on the screen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again, last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Whew. Well done, everyone. Just get those arms out a little shake. Shake the legs. And then from here, we're going to take our feet out to the width distance of the mat. Just turn your toes out a little bit. And then from here, just start to bend into the legs, coming into your malasana. Sink your hips down as low as we can without our heels lifting. If you need to adjust your feet in any way, you can do. You can bring the palms together and use the backs of the arms to draw those knees out wide. Think about that spine lengthening up, holding here. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then we'll start to stand up nice and strong through the legs, lift the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands out the chest. Let's start to bring our feet back together again, toes touching, heels slightly apart. From here, we're going to bend into our chair pose. So start to bend into the legs. Keep your knees and your thighs squeezing together. Make sure that those knees are drawing back so you can see the tops of the feet. And then start to lift your arms up. Try to bring them in line with your ears. Inhaling here. As you exhale, straighten the legs, take a forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back, that halfway lift. Exhale, move through your vinyasa. Step or hop back. Inhaling, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lift the right leg up. As you exhale, step the foot as close as we can between those hands. Drop the back heel down. And then you're going to lift all the way up into your warrior two. So looking over that front hand, bend into that front knee. Just make sure you're not leaning too far forwards, but we want that torso to be right in the middle where our hips are. Roll the shoulders back. From here, we're going to flip the front palm, reach it all the way up and back. Reverse warrior. You can take the gaze up towards the ceiling. Inhaling here. And exhale. And then from here, start to lean all the way forwards. Elbow comes on top of or on the inside of that front knee as the left arm goes all the way up and over, rolling that shoulder back. Inhaling here. And exhale. Now you can stay here, or if you want to add a little bit extra, working on this core, you're going to take this bottom hand and you're going to reach it towards the front of the room, like you're holding a big beach ball over your head. Just notice how this really starts to work your obliques, your core. Holding here, and then we're going to lift all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Once again, reach it all the way up and back. Inhale. And then from here, we're going to come back into that side angle, either with the elbow down or holding the beach ball overhead. Keep that core engaged, keep that chest open. And then once again, sweep it all the way up and back. Reverse. We're going to do it one more time. Exhale, bring it forward, side angle, keep that chest open, keep that core engaged. And then this time we're going to lift up into our warrior two, gaze forwards. We're going to sweep that back hand all the way up and forwards as you come onto your back toes, coming into our high lunge. So hips now square to the front, strong through those legs, inhaling here. As you exhale, that left hand is going to come all the way down towards the ground. Underneath the shoulders, the right arm stays up. So we're in a twisted low lunge. Inhaling here, you can take the gaze up towards that top hand if it's okay in your neck. Exhale to stay. Now just look down towards your bottom hand. You want to make sure you've got a nice strong foundation in this bottom hand because we're going to step this front foot all the way to the back of the mat, meeting in a side plank. So we're really working into these obliques today. Inhale, holding here. Exhale to stay. If you want to make it a little bit more easy, you can bring that bottom knee down. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can float that top foot up. We're holding here. Inhale. Exhale, bring that right hand down. Find our high plank position. And then moving through a vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Other side here, we lift the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale to step the foot through. Start to drop the back heel down, lifting all the way up into your warrior two, gaze forwards. Make sure that your shoulders are rolling back, that torso is nice in the center, gaze forwards. And then flip the front palm, reach the arm all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Inhaling here. Exhale to stay. We're going to sweep all the way forwards, elbow comes on top or on the inside of that front knee, right arm goes all the way up and over. Again, think about the shoulder rolling back, keeping the chest nice and open. Now we can stay here if you want to try a little core. Holding that beach ball, we start to reach that bottom hand up towards the front of the room, holding that beach ball up overhead, keeping that core engaged, and then lifting all the way up and back, reverse warrior. Inhale. And again, exhale, coming forward, side angle, elbow down, or hold the beach ball, keep the chest open towards that right hand side. Inhale, sweep it all the way up and back, reverse. Last time, exhale, reach forward, side angle pose. And then we're going to come all the way up into our warrior two once again. Take that back arm, sweep it all the way down and through into your high lunge. Come onto the back toes, hips facing forwards. Inhaling here. Stay as we exhale. Inhale again. This time, exhale, the right hand comes down towards the mat. Left arm stays up, find your twisted low lunge. Looking up towards that top hand if you want to. Inhale here. And exhale.
Looking down towards your bottom hand, just make sure you've got that nice strong support in your hand and your shoulder. We then step that top foot all the way to the back, meeting in our side plank. Squeeze that core, lift those hips up, holding here. Take your variations, you can drop the knee, you can even lift that top foot up. Inhaling, holding. Exhale. Then bring that hand down, find our high plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. If you want to give yourself a little breather, bring those knees down, taking a child's pose here as we just focus in on that breath. You can focus back in on that Ujjayi breath, feeling it in the back of the throat. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale and exhaling. Take your time, bring yourself back into your downward dog if you're not already there. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, walk or hop the feet up. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhaling, fold. Sit back into your chair pose, bend into the legs, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, stand up strong, bring the hands at the chest. We're going to do this round just one more time. Feeling strong. Inhale, sit into your chair pose, lift the arms. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or hop back through your vinyasa. Inhaling, cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale to step it through. Nice long stance and then drop the back heel down, lift up. Warrior two, gaze forwards. Flip the front palm, we're going to find that reverse warrior, reach it all the way up and back. Inhale here. As we exhale, coming straight into that side angle pose, you can keep that arm lifted if you want that extra little bit of challenge. And then again, inhale, sweep it all the way up and back. Exhale, bring it forwards. Side angle, using that core. One more time, inhale. And exhale, forwards. We lift back up into our warrior two, gaze forwards. Sweep the back hand all the way through into our high lunge. Come onto the back toes. Inhaling here. Straight away, exhale, left hand comes down. Reach that right arm up, finding our twisted low lunge. Strong in your supporting hand, we're going to step it all the way back to our side plank. Holding here. Now adding from here, we're going to take that top foot, so that right foot is going to step just behind you, the toes come down. Start to press the hips up towards the ceiling. Open the chest with our wild thing. Inhale here, holding. As you exhale, everyone look down, plant the hand. We step it into our high plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Last side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Big long stance, drop the back heel down, lifting up. Warrior two, gaze forwards. Flip the front palm, reach it all the way up and back, reverse. Inhale. Exhale, sweep forward, side angle, or with that beach ball overhead. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale, reach it forwards. Inhale, take it up and back, strong through that core. Exhale, we reach forwards. And then from here, find our warrior two, lifting up. High lunge, sweep the back arm all the way through and up onto the back toes. Inhale, holding here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Left arm stays up. Twisted low lunge. Look down towards your bottom hand. Now stepping into our side plank. Step those toes all the way to the back of the mat. Squeeze the core, lifting up. Inhale, holding. And then everyone here is going to take that top foot, step the toes behind you. Lift your hips up, open the chest towards the ceiling. Inhale here, big breath. Exhale, coming into our high plank. Bring that hand down. Vinyasa, chaturanga, last one. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. And let's bring the knees down, untuck the toes, sit back onto your heels, finding your child's pose. Focus back in on that breath. You can take your arms down by the sides. It's more comfortable, letting those shoulders round. Inhale. And exhale. And again, big breath in. And out. Now we're just going to find some nice, slower, deeper stretches working into the hips. Starting off with our pigeon pose. So if you know that you prefer to do pigeon on your back, then you can do. Otherwise, we are finding downward facing dog with the hips up and back. Starting off with the right leg, lift the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, bring that shin all the way through. Flex the foot first and then lower the shin down. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. You really want to keep that right foot nice and flexed so it keeps that leg active, just protecting your knee here. And then whichever way feels more comfortable or feels like you're getting more of the stretch, you can either stay up onto your hands, keeping the chest up, or you can walk your hands out in front, or even coming down onto the forearms. But wherever you are, I want you to really focus in on that ocean breath, on that Ujjayi breath here. So closing the eyes if we can. And again, you're going to feel this in the back of the throat. So inhaling through the nose. Keep the mouth closed, exhale. Like you're pushing it out through the back of your throat. And again, inhale. Exhale. Feel a little bit more release through that hip as you do this. Inhaling. Exhaling. Couple more. Big breath in. And out. Inhale again. And out. Let's go for one more breath. Inhaling. Big exhale. Gently open the eyes. Walk your hands back up underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes underneath.
And gently step back to downward facing dog. And walk out through the feet a little bit. And then left leg goes up. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that foot through, flex it, keep it nice and active, lower the shin down, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Make sure your hips are square, and then again, whichever you prefer, you can stay up onto your hands or even up on your fingertips, and keeping those eyes closed and still focusing in on that breath, or you can walk the hands out. And again, I want you to focus on trying that Ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Feel that restriction in the back of the throat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe even find a little bit more space in that hip. Big breath in. Exhale. Let's go for one more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk your hands back up. Now roll onto the outside of that left hip. Start to bring the legs all the way out in front. Stretching them out long. And just make sure you're really sat on your sit bones. And from here, just flex the feet. You're going to inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, reach those hands all the way up and forwards towards the front of the room. Keep your back nice and flat. And then bring your hands down to wherever you can reach without rounding too much in your back. Inhale here. Exhale, draw yourself down. Inhaling again. And exhale. One more breath in. And exhale. Slowly release. All the way up. Then from here, just plant your feet down, hip distance apart. You can scooch the hips just behind those heels as you roll all the way down onto your back. And once you're there, just check in, make sure you can tickle the back of the heels with your fingertips. Moving into our bridge pose, inhale, press down through the feet, start to lift the hip bones up towards the ceiling. Make sure your knees don't fall out wide, but they're actively squeezing in. You can walk the shoulder blades underneath the body. Close the eyes here. Inhaling and exhaling. If wheel is in your practice and you want to take wheel, you can bring the hands down by the ears. And another big push up through the hands and the feet, come onto the top of the head. Or another big push up, lifting all the way up. Wherever you are, if you're in bridge or in wheel, you think about those hip bones lifting up towards the ceiling. Holding here, inhale, exhale. And if you're in wheel, just tuck the chin, roll onto the back of the head. Meeting everyone in bridge. Everyone inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, roll down the spine, nice and slowly. Once you're there, just tick-tock the knees side to side, releasing the lower back. Nice and slowly, those eyes can start to close. And then in your own time, start to take the feet out long to the corners of the mat. Arms by the sides, palms facing up. And then just let go of the breath. You don't have to think about that Ujjayi breath anymore. Letting every single muscle in the body completely relax. And all of the tension just melt away. From here, just start to wiggle the fingers and toes. And shuffling the hands and the feet. Deepening the breath again. And then even reaching your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. And take your time. Start to roll onto your side. And then you're going to bring yourself all the way up into a comfortable seated position. And once you're there, just bringing the hands together, close the eyes. And take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Namaste.